Hey everyone, Cahlen here, and I got a request to show the bathroom situation. So I use a outdoor compost toilet, and this one is quite a bit different than the other ones I've used before. But I have, lived on a permaculture farm before in a yurt and in a Mongolian ger, and we had actually two different types of compost toilets there, and that's not what I'm showing you here. So if you want to see those, I think it's like the second video I ever made. So if you go to cahlen.org and go to the last page of the blog, it'll be one of those videos. So anyways, this is kind of the backside. You can see here is basically where everything goes. And then here, I'll just flip around. Okay, now I'm on the other side. You can see there. And there's a bunch of straw sitting here on the ground. Basically what we do is we take a big clump of straw and put it on the ground. And then we squat down and we put something on top of the straw. And then we put some straw on top of that thing. And then we scoop it up with the shovel and we put it in here. And that goes with, so this thing has some toilet paper in it. So that's this setup. For me, this is really quite normal. I understand it might seem kind of, I don't know, might seem weird or like it would be uncomfortable to other people, but by now I'm so used to it, I don't even think about it. Like by now, I've been living outside so long, I was thinking, at some point I may want to start thinking about getting a girlfriend and getting married and having kids, and I'm just like, but then I'd have to live in a house or something, right? There's not very many women who would want to live like this, so I don't know, it's a little bit of quandary. So anyways, that's the compost toilet situation. So you leave this, once it fills up, which will take a little while, once it fills up, I think you have to actually at that point leave it for a couple of years, and so that it gets composted and all of the harmful bacteria and stuff that's in the doo-doo gets cleaned up, and then it's basically a really nice compost for the garden. But generally people do think it's something you have to be careful about. I think that as long as people are not ill, that bathroom type materials are not as dangerous as everyone's so worried about. But sometimes you do live in a situation where people have cholera or worms or something, and in that case, yeah, you probably want to be pretty careful. And I guess you really never know where someone's been, so maybe you should just default to being careful. So anyways, that's the compost toilet. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider sharing it. If you'd like to help me out in a more substantial way, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/gift. And if you'd like to have a one-on-one conversation with me, whether publicly or privately, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/one-on-one. Thanks again for watching.